I'm back again today with another LOONA reaction for you guys, and this is of course part 2 of the album First Listen. If you've missed part 1, it's literally the last thing I just posted. If you watch this in the future, you can go and find it along with the MV in my LOONA playlist on my channel. So yeah, part 2 of the album First Listen will consist of the 3 remaining tracks: Pose, Pale Blue Dot, and Playback. I have already reacted to Pose over on Patreon, obviously, because I was reacting to Queendom 2. I reacted to the performance, and then I also did a track First Listen. I have not heard the track since I reacted to it on Patreon though, and I don't really remember it. I remember the vibe. I remember it was banging. I just don't remember the details. So I will be checking it out again, but I have already heard it. I have already reacted to it on Patreon. Anywho, I'm super excited. Let's just go. Disclaimer, I will not be reading lyrics whilst listening to these songs. This is my first time hearing the songs, so I want to concentrate on the music production and their vocals, which is my priority. The lyrics distract me from that, so I'll read them later in my own time. There are plenty of reactors out there who will do lyric readings. I'm just trying to vibe. If you want to vibe with me, then cool. Okay, let's go. So continue the album, we now have Pose. Just a reminder that I have already reacted to Pose over on Patreon. When I was doing Queendom 2, I reacted to their performance and I reacted to the track itself. I haven't heard it since then though. I remember what the song sounds like, but I don't remember how the song goes. Does that make sense? I remember what it sounds like, but I don't remember how it goes. I don't remember any details or anything like that. So this is gonna be pretty fresh for me either way. Let's go, LOONA, Loony, Pose. Let's go. Bam. I suddenly remember that little part. Nah, cause the wet. That part right there. Ooh. Yeah, that part. Camera action pose. I forgot that the chorus slides down.
Follow my flow, 물결친 voice, cause LOONA's wave don't make a gold. 어때서와 네 흔들어, I'm gonna change. 그 순간 광활하게 터진 my space.
Ah, tone just suits this so well. Ooh, the reverse part. That part right there. I wish they played on that little R&B melody a little bit more. Yeah, that part. Camera action pose. Oh! These eyelids, right? yo, that shit fucking snaps, bro. No, because you do not understand. Well, you do understand. You do understand. That shit goes so hard. That shit goes so hard. And I'll tell you this, you guys know my favorite LOONA. You know my favorite LOONA. I like early LOONA. Hi Hi is my favorite LOONA title track. I love that LOONA. Trust me. But is that the best LOONA? Is that the best LOONA? Is it my personal favorite? Is it the majority of our favorite? Yeah. But is that the best LOONA? I don't know, because when they do shit like this, they deliver it so damn well, it's ridiculous. The way their delivery when they're rapping in this and melodic rapping, they just do it so fucking well. And the choreo for it, when it comes to dancing as well, as much as I love the butterfly choreo, they just do this so well. They just fit this concept so well. I feel like they fit any concept. But for me personally, I don't vibe with a lot of concepts like this from girl groups as easily as compared to more sort of cute ones or bubblegum ones. You know what I mean? I find it, you guys know how picky I am when it comes to rapping and K-pop in general, not just girl groups. And for me, they just do it so fucking well. The production on that was insane. I think it's I forgot what his name is now, MZMC? He used to produce a lot for SM, so that's why he did a lot of stuff for NCT, and that's why this song literally just sounds like an NCT track. I also said this over on Patreon, but my favorite discography in K-pop is my 3 favorite discographies in K-pop. I have loads, okay. If I was to give you my top 3, it'd probably be only one of NCT and LOONA, and I just think that there's this parallel. If you like LOONA's music, old and new, I feel like you will like NCT's music and concept old and new, and that is a prime example. Also, when they covered like Cherry Bomb and stuff, they just did it so well. I don't know what it is, I don't know. Anyway, that song is fucking fantastic and they fucking killed it, bro. Hitting on that. Hey! Let's go to the next one. Okay guys, let's go. Next up we have Pale Blue Dot. Let's go.
So many problems cannot bother me. 지나갈 구름일 뿐 까맣던 밤에 달이 비추듯 더 선명해지는 my dream. 끝없이 펼쳐진 별 따라 let's get it started.
Their songs are so cool. Ooh. It's going a bit of a different direction than I was expecting it to go. Ooh, that melody. Ooh. That chunky sound. Ooh. Okay, I prefer the chorus. Ooh, this ad-lib. I prefer the chorus the second time around. Oh, that melody. Oh. Okay, so I should have given my warning earlier. But if you don't like honesty, you don't like honest opinions, please just leave this video now because I'm always honest. There were definitely elements that I really liked about that song and some that I just wasn't really vibing with. And for some reason, I just wasn't vibing with the pre-chorus. It had like this specific sound. I can't explain it. It just wasn't for me, the pre-chorus moment. I kind of wish it was different. And also the first chorus, it just didn't hit me. Like I just wasn't vibing with it. However, for some reason, when the chorus came in the second time, I don't know if there was any additions like to the instrumental. I think maybe the beat filled up a little bit more. I'm not sure, I'm gonna have to listen to it again. Or if it's just because it grew on me. Like I heard it once and by the time I heard it for the second time, it grew on me. But for some reason, the first time the chorus hit, I just wasn't vibing with it. But by the second time, I was definitely feeling it. Then we had the bridge, a bit late. I really liked the first half of the bridge. But then for some reason, it lost me a little bit again in the second half. Don't get it twisted, the vocals in the second half were absolutely fantastic. And the thing is, the vocals just kept going and kept going and kept going. But for some reason, something about the instrumental in the second half of the bridge just wasn't for me, similarly to the pre-chorus. I don't know what it is. It's a specific sort of pop sound. It's a specific pop sound that I just don't vibe with that much. But saying that, I really, really did like the verses. I liked the overall sound of the song. Also, I thought the song was gonna sound a bit different from the intro. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's why I was a little bit thrown off, especially for the first chorus. Because the way the chorus came in, like the beat, the way the intro came in, the beat itself, I don't know, I was expecting something a little bit more different. Something a little bit more, I don't know, just something a little bit more, with a little bit more flavour. Maybe going towards something more hip-hop again, or R&B. Something a little bit more, I don't know. I can't really explain it. But it was good. I enjoyed it either way. But I just have to be like a little bit critical because that's just what I do. Gotta be honest. Let's go on to the next one. Okay guys, let's go. Last but not least, we now have LOONA's Playback. Let's go. Oh! Oh, please don't let me down. Please don't let me down. Yeah. Oh! This is taking me back. Just give me LOONA 1/3. Oh, that drip. You get in the back. Well, that delivery, the harmonies. This part. That part's giving me LOONA 1/3. Tender roads. Because how they're gonna end it on that? How they're gonna end it on that? The flavor I said was missing in the previous one was all in that one. It was all in that one. There's a certain air about that one. There was just had more soul to it. There was just more soul to it. More flavor, okay? That's what I was looking for in the previous one. That was absolutely fantastic. It was taking me back to older LOONA in a sense. There's just this vibe. It was giving me LOONA 1/3 personally, in points and like certain points of the production, like the instrumental. There were certain moments like that, like that little chord sequence. You know what I mean? It was definitely giving me LOONA 1/3. It was just taking me back a little bit, and I absolutely loved it. The production on that was fantastic. There was R&B elements. When the chorus hit, perfection. The instrumentation, perfection. And can I just say, I feel like this might be one of LOONA's most vocally strongest albums. Did I word that correctly? But also rapping as well. I don't know what it is, this album, they've just come through with the vocals and the rapping. More than usual, I feel, personally. More than usual, I feel. More than the last two albums, maybe, possibly. That's just how I feel. I'm not sure if that's correct. But for some reason, they've really, really blown me away this time. I mean, they always give us vocals, but the rapping this time has been exquisite, exquisite. It's as if they've improved there. And obviously, they always give us vocals. But for some reason, I don't know, the vocals in this whole album is just hitting a bit different. I'm not going to pick a top 3 because I literally loved every track other than Need You and Pale Blue Dot. They're the only 2 tracks I'll probably skip. I won't rush to skip them. I won't be like, I've got to turn this off. But I probably, if I'm putting the album on, I'll be like, if Need You's on, I'm like, nah, sorry, I've got to go to Pose. And if Pale Blue Dot is on, I'm like, nah, sorry, I have to go to Playback. Do you know what I mean? So if I was, maybe I'll rank the songs. Playback is my favorite track on this album, hands down. My second favorite track is Flip That. My third favorite track is Pose. My fourth favorite track is The Journey. My fifth favorite track is, I don't know, between Need You and Pale Blue Dot. I think Need You and then Pale Blue Dot. That's my ranking. Let me know your ranking in the comments, or if you want to pick a top 3 or your favorite track. Just let me know how you feel in the comments. You guys know I always want to see how you guys feel about a comeback. That's it. Nothing else left to say. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I love you. I love you. Follow me on Instagram, guys. You're gonna follow me on Twitter. And yeah, goodbye.
Oh!